And since emotion drives behavior, the rest was easy, and she just posted the offer. Hello, my name is Selenit, and I'm an inner truth teacher and coach. Today I want to share with you a very powerful idea that can completely change the way you approach growth in any area of your life, in business, in relationships, creativity, you name it. Do you ever struggle to trust life, or what people often call trusting the process, when you're working towards a goal? If you do, you're in very good company, because most people do. And the reason is very simple. It's very difficult to trust and to enjoy the process when you're overly focused on the outcome. That's when your mind starts asking questions like, what if it doesn't work? What if no one buys? What if I fail? And the more attached you are to a specific outcome, the harder it becomes to see the progress that's already happening. When you're building something meaningful, especially when you're building an authentic life, being dependent on the outcome will blind you to the real progress that you're already making. The other day, I was talking to a brilliant woman. She has countless ideas. She's someone who takes action. I have no doubt that she can create amazing things. She's an artist, and for a long time, she had been offering workshops for free, which is great. Then, for the first time, she created a workshop and put a price on it. Our conversation was about how her mind went immediately to, what if people don't come? What if only my friends come? She was too worried about the result, but I told her, wait a minute, don't you see that you've already won? Why? Because this isn't really about whether people show up to the workshop or not. The real win happened the moment she decided to charge for her work. For the first time, she shifted her identity and said to herself, I'm willing to receive money for what I offer. People can exchange money for my workshops, and that's huge. Regardless of how many people show up, she's already opened a new door. She's already expanded. She's already become someone who's willing to ask for payment in exchange for her gifts. And that's the part she was taking for granted, the part people often overlook. Because we learn to celebrate only the external results, the sale, the client, the audience, the applause. But every external result is simply a consequence of an internal shift that happened first. Before she could charge money, she had to imagine the possibility. Then she had to feel entitled to it. And since emotion drives behavior, the rest was easy, and she just posted the offer. But the inner shift happened before anything else. The external result, which is unknown at first, comes later. And that's the exciting part. That's where the suspense is. That's what makes this adventure that we call life so interesting. So if you're waiting for feedback, waiting for proof, waiting for validation before you allow yourself to feel proud, I want to encourage you to look deeper. What new door did you open recently? What new step did you take? Maybe you raised your prices, maybe you started posting your work online, or you had a difficult conversation with someone. Don't miss those moments. When you're expanding your life, there's no such thing as a small shift or a small step. Acknowledge yourself for the step you've already taken, even if the results haven't arrived yet. Because the moment you change internally, your life has already started changing externally. I've experienced this countless of times. The outcome is simply catching up. Trust that life is supporting you. Celebrate the shift. That's where the real growth happens. Finally, here's a question for you. What's an inner shift you'd like to make to expand your life experience? See you next time.